It's 2002 and Bayer Leverkusen are 2 weeks away from being on top of the world. In the space of 11 days, they have a chance to take home 3 trophies to end the season. This team can become only the 4th team in Europe to win the treble and become the first German side to do so. Bayer Leverkusen were founded in 1904 by employees of the Bayer AG company. They started out playing in the lower divisions of German football, but wouldn't taste top-flight professional football until 1979, 75 years since they were formed and 15 years since the formation of the Bundesliga. In that period, Leverkusen tasted success abroad before they did at home, as they won the 1988 UEFA Cup, when they beat Spanish side Espanyol on penalties after the tie ended 3-3 on aggregate. In just their second season in Europe, Leverkusen became just the 6th German side to win a European trophy. 4 years later, and they added the DFB Pokal to the trophy cabinet, winning 1-0 against Hertha Berlin's reserve team. But it was the Bundesliga that was the missing piece for Leverkusen. In 1997, 99 and 2000, Leverkusen finished in 2nd place, all behind Bayern Munich. 97 was close, just 2 points away. 99 wasn't close, 15 points away. But it was 2000. 2000 was the year they should have won the league title. Having lost only 2 games all season, Leverkusen went into the final match day 3 points ahead of Bayern Munich. With a trip to 10th place Unterhaching, Leverkusen needed one singular point to win their first ever league title. Within 16 minutes, Bayern Munich ran out to a 3-0 lead, so all the pressure was on Leverkusen to hold out for the championship. But disaster struck when star player Michael Ballack turned the ball into his own net. And in the second half, Unterhaching got their second with no reply. Leverkusen had just lost the title on goal difference when they had one hand on the trophy. Fast forward to this season, and Leverkusen had kept Michael Ballack and Ulf Kirsten. They've also brought in centre-backs Lucio and Diego Placente and added Bulgarian striker Dimitar Berbatov. Leverkusen didn't suffer their first loss in the league until the 15th game, beat Barcelona, Lyon and Juventus in the Champions League to finish 2nd in the first group stage and 1st in the second group stage. They comfortably beat Hanover, 1860 Munich and Cologne to reach the DFB Pokal final, beat Liverpool at home and held Manchester United to 2 draws in the Champions League. Crucially, one of those was a 2-2 draw at Old Trafford, meaning Leverkusen was through to the final on away goals. And with 3 games to go, Leverkusen sat 5 points ahead of nearest challengers Borussia Dortmund. In the final month of the season, Leverkusen are on course to win the treble. But one by one, in the space of 11 days, Leverkusen fell at each hurdle. First, the league. They were beaten at home 2-1 by Werder Bremen, only their 2nd loss at home all season. A week later, a stunning upset, as they lost 1-0 to Nuremberg. Just like that, they were chasing Dortmund on the final day of the season. It looked like luck would favour them this time. With 20 minutes to go, Leverkusen led 2-0 and Dortmund were drawing. Leverkusen were in pole position once again. But in the 74th minute, Dortmund's Brazilian striker Everton scored this goal to win Dortmund the title. Okay, league lost. Next week is the cup final against Schalke. A team you haven't beaten them this season. Okay, you haven't beaten them in almost 3 years, but this is the cup final. Forget about the past. Look, Berbatov just gave you the lead. Just hold on to this and you can win. When it rains, it pours. And Leverkusen have no time to reflect, because just 4 days later, they're in Glasgow for the Champions League final against Real Madrid. Alright, goalkeeping is overrated anyway. Never mind, you've just equalised 5 minutes through a Lucio header. Now whatever you do, just make sure that someone at all times is marking Zidane. In 11 days, Leverkusen went from treble chasers to trophyless. This era of the team would forever be known as Bayer Neverkusen. And to this day, they're yet to win another trophy.